Hi guys, it's Dave here, aka Kingdom of Rust, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Rainbow Six Siege Open Beta again on the Xbox One. If anybody's seen my first video, you'll understand that I had a lot of issues getting online to actually get a game, and also some issues with the single player missions. Thankfully last night, once the beta had opened across the board, I did manage to get some games in. I must admit I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. So yeah, today is really just a follow up on the video that I'd done yesterday. Rights and wrongs, because as I say, originally I wasn't particularly impressed with the beta. I was a little bit worried, even considered cancelling my pre-order. I think that's changing a little bit. But yeah, I mean, the first thing I'd like to say is the gameplay is very intense. There's some fantastic moments where you might be on a 1v3 situation. The timer's ticking down and it's close to the bomb being detonated, or you need to defuse the bomb. And that can have some fantastic moments. There was a few times where it felt really intense. And that's what you want from something like a game like this. I mean, it's probably the first experience I've had like that since Counter-Strike from the mid to late 90s. I've never played Counter-Strike for a lot of years. And I think a lot more people take Counter-Strike a lot more serious than they will do, say, Rainbow Six, for example. But it did bring back that sort of like familiar feeling that I had that when I used to play on the PC on Counter-Strike. Knowing that if you die, you've got to sit out the rest of the round. So you do try to maneuver a little bit more stealthily. You try to stay out the line of sight. Unfortunately, I'm still getting a little bit hang of it, so I did die in some ridiculous situations that I should never have put myself in. But as I say, overall, it was a fantastic experience. One thing that I will mention, one thing that I think really stands out with this game is the sound. The sound design in this game is fantastic. When you've got people who are breaching rooms upstairs or below you, the sound effects really do sound like it is coming from that particular area, and it adds to the intensity of the whole experience. So I think that's something fantastic. I think they've done a really, really good job in regards to the sound. The graphics are okay. They're not amazing. Don't get us wrong. They're not going to blow you away. But the fit for purpose. They do a job. You can't really ask for much more than that. And just what I was seeing yesterday as well in regards to, is it more a game for the PC crowd? I'm pretty sure that this will go down very well with the PC crowd, and I can really see some fantastic esports opportunities, events that people can get involved in. I still think it can work on the console. It's all going to depend on sales. I think the game really needs to get off to a good start. It needs to have a good install base from the beginning, get people on the servers, get people talking with each other, get your friends on there, meet up for clan battles, things like that. Then I think it could be something really exciting and something a little bit different, which is what I mentioned yesterday as well. Is there's a lot of games that are quite samey, a little bit like this, a little bit the same. There's not really a great deal to tear them apart. This is something a little bit different for consoles, and I think if the console crowd embrace it, it could become a really good community. I did have some experiences while I was playing where people who did have the microphones on were watching utter crap in the background. I could hear Ant and Deck bleating on I'm a Celebrity, and so that was a little bit frustrating. Had to wait till the end of the round and mute them. After being on there today, obviously it is a little bit of a different story. Been on there again just before I've made this video, having a good time. Not much really else to say. I think if it's something that interests you, pick it up, support the game, and hopefully it'll be a success. I think with other games at the moment, personally for me, I'm not a big Call of Duty fan. Battlefield 4 has been out now for 2 years. Hardline didn't really take off. It was a bit of a flat fart, if I'm being perfectly honest. And obviously we've got Star Wars Battlefront, which is fantastic. Really looking forward to putting some hours into that. But I think there might actually be a little bit of space here for Rainbow Six, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you do enjoy the video, please subscribe, drop us a like, and stay tuned for more videos.